Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Wasteland 3. Now, if you notice, we're on a pause screen. There's a reason that we're on a pause screen, and that is because, well, the game crashed a little while ago, so I killed the feed that I was already starting. But I went up north to the mysterious cave. Now, I started coming down into the mysterious cave, and Provost suddenly said something. Of course, I don't speak Latin, so I don't know what the hell it is that he actually said. But I scanned ahead a little bit, and something's a little weird down here. For instance, we all know what Provost looks like. What the hell is he? Whoa, calm down. Wait, where is he? Hey, wait. Where'd he go? There he is. Alright, so let's get a look at the Provost, right? You can see what he looks like. White suit, he's got like a red collar or I don't know, scarf or something. I don't know what he's wearing. But then we come down here and what the hell? Yeah. A whole bunch of Night Kadash. Night Kadash. Night Kadash. So obviously, there's a grave down there too. And obviously there's something about Provost. Because he has to be connected to this. So we're about to have a mystery solved. I hope this doesn't turn into combat. I would like to know the story here. What the Okay. So I got a trophy that said Illuminati. Gold nugget. Commando legs. Commando helmet. That's great. More gold. Hold on. I'm gonna look up what the hell that means. Wait, hold on. Minerva, before I look up everything, wasn't that... Oh, that's junk. That's not what I meant to look at. I have that coin. I found a coin that was the Owl of Maneuver, if you guys remember from one of the last streams where I said, I was like, that's what the Provost gave me, or had on him when he died in Wasteland 2. And it was this Owl of, I think it was Owl of Minerva. Yes, Owl of Minerva. Okay. No, we're not dropping it. Doesn't give me any more information on it, though. No, I don't want... I just want it translated. Okay. Apparently when Provost said after I found this token, it translates to Minerva of the Night, join us. Come to the heart of the mountain. What is Minerva Medica? I don't know what that... translate to English. The Temple of Minerva Medica. The erroneously named Temple of Minerva Medica is in fact a ruin nymphium of Imperial Rome, lying between the Via Labicana and another. I'm going to butcher these names. At one time was thought to be the temple to Minerva Medica, Minerva the Doctor, mentioned by Cicero and other sources. It is in fact a nymphanium, a building devoted to the nymphs and often connected to the water supply. This dates to the 4th century. The decagonal structure in Opus Latericium is relatively well preserved, the full dome having collapsed only in 1828, surrounded on 3 sides with other chambers added, blah, 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 blah. Okay. That doesn't really... Weird. I don't know. Doesn't really tell me a whole lot. But are there 10 torches? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now there's 8. Okay. Is Provost... He never came down here. Is he still with us? Or did he disappear with the rest of those guys? I'll be bummed if he's gone, because... What is that, by the way? There's a big old skull. Oh no! Oh no, I think he's gone. Oh, that's a bummer. Damn. Huh. Well, that sucks. Provost was, he was very helpful sometimes. But I did have a big fight with an ambush of robots right before that. That's when my game crashed. Was when I was exiting out of that encounter and going back to the world map. The game crashed and, of course, didn't save it. But Provost was killing a whole bunch of robots. Like, I think he killed like 4 of them, and there were a ton. But he got like the finishing shots on 3 or 4. Sometimes he was super helpful. Sometimes you didn't know where the hell he was the entire time that you were fighting stuff. But
Mr. Fun Times, to boasts miniature knife collection. As a child, I stumbled upon a box of razor blades, left over from our ancient past. Upon playing with them, I soon became bloodied as my skin tingled with the sweet release of pain. Desiring to bring this joyous feeling to others, I carved little handles for my razors from animal bones I'd collected, perfecting a beautiful set of hundreds of tiny, unique, lovingly crafted knives. Should we ever meet out in the real, I'd be happy to introduce you to each and every one of my lovely little children.
Okay, you're crazy.
One by one.
Alright, I don't know who the hell that was, but that dude was nuts. Alright, so we are going to stop in at the Ranger headquarters. We're going to pick up Giuseppe and drop off Lucia. Probably sell a few things that we collected. I mean, we got a whole bunch of junk. But since Lucia's with us right now, I'm going to do all the selling and stuff first, since she's got the best barter. And then what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the bazaar. Well, actually, first I'm going to go to the Hoon residence. Try to see if I can find that other grave. Because I don't think the one I looked at was the right one. I think the one I looked at was just a random grave that I already saw when I was there the first time. I seem to remember there being a grave there already. But the other graves, the other two, didn't appear until I read that thing from the Patriarch. So, to find the Patriarch's third wife, I think that's what I have to do here. Alright. Yeah.
Hey, it's the Rangers!
Yeah,
Let me
it
show
sure is. Alright, show me. Joey Bag of Donuts. Hey, oi, hey, yo, hey. Alright, so let's sell junk. Okay, we don't need this, or that, or that, or that, or that. Okay, the Law Rocket, we don't need that. I don't think I want to sell that just because it's maybe we can give that to Scotchmo or something at some point, but just because it's the Dorsey's, it's kind of like a trophy, so to speak. Sell the saw sword. Sell the saw sword. Okay. Have to have 3 weird science and 7 strength. Well, weird. I guess you can use that, huh? Okay, let's look at I know we can get a whole set of power armor. Look at that, though. 21. 21 armor. That is sick. You know, this would be expensive, but not really that expensive. But it could be a pretty big deal. You know what? Hold on a second. Let me look at Bam Bam. Alright, Bam Bam already has the power armor helmet, so I won't have to buy that. Composite armor. So I don't think that's got anything modded to it, right? No, nothing modded to it. Chemtech legs, which has a healing bonus. That's just normal for that. I could add something. I just have to buy the mods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy that, the chest and legs. I'm going to give that to Bam Bam. Because he does get downed quite a bit. I mean, not all the time, but I mean, he gets downed enough that it's like...
It's the Rangers! Let me show you.
Yeah, why don't you show me? Okay, we'll buy that. I will buy that. And what are we doing on... This is crazy right here. Tactical nuke. I don't even know what kind of damage it does. I don't know, I think I'm okay with ammo. It's the only thing I could think of, that I might at some point need, but if I'm dropping off Lucia, that's even one less person that's going to be using a firearm. So really, it's power cells that I'm going to still continue to need more of. Grenades wouldn't be bad, but really, plasma grenades are where it's at. Because regular grenades... yeah, they just don't really do anything. Alright, we got 5 of them now. EMP grenades are nice too. I got 10 already. So really need... how much of them? Gas grenades, smoke grenades. Do I have smoke grenades? Doesn't look like it. Well, I do now. Ooh. Ooh. Phase silencer. Plus 4 penetration. Magazine size. Alright, I'm buying that. I'm buying this. Scope. Under barrel. Gotta buy both of those as well. Alright. I should put that on one of my weapons. Now that Dr. Goodwrench has 10 in both armor and weapon mods. Alright, real quick. Okay, put that on. Alright, Bam Bam's got the full-on power armor suit. Looking like a beast. Yeah, I guess some of these things I can sell, like the machine shop pants. I don't know why I'm holding on to them. So she can actually wear the exoskeleton armor plus 8. But that gives you the melee damage bonus, so that kind of defeats the purpose. Yeah, I would need somebody who's got the melee abilities and whatnot, and he does not, so. Okay, that is good. That's fine. Alright. So let's...
So, you're a hostage, huh?
Yes, sir. Insurance between November that Colonel Death won't try anything.
And a spy, too. Maybe I should lock you up.
I'll go anywhere you want to put me, sir.
You haven't heard all the options. Now, don't fret. I'm gonna keep you right here where I can keep an eye on you.
Thank you, sir.
Alright, let me look at her gun real quick, because I'm sure I have it modded. I don't have it modded. Really? Well, barrel, magazines, scope, and underbarrel. Have a whole plethora of stuff here to throw on. So, talk to old Dr. Goodwrench over here.
There's 2 chickens poking around here now.
2 chickens? We have 1 Poltron.
Now, what can I help you with? Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Okay, first of all, we're gonna drop Bam Bam real quick, just to do a quick little swap. Lucia, thank you for your service. You're gonna go now. Let's bring in Zeppy. Bring in Dr. Goodwrench.
There you go. Anything else?
Nope.
I'll be here.
I'll bet you will. Okay, so
My parents. So.
I'll see what it really matters here. Okay, modify weapon. Phase silencer. I like the extra penetration. That is huge, especially since if we're going up against Liberty, we're going to be dealing with a lot of those robots. So this is a big freaking deal. Extra magazines, which is sick because right now we only had a clip size of 3. Now it's 7. I won't be running out of ammo as often, which is freaking fantastic. A little more range. A little more critical damage. Not that that's a big deal, but it's still pretty nice. Unfortunately, in terms of armor... Okay, I already did all the armor stuff, and the other armor stuff that I have, the other armor mods that are available, I think are all... Yeah, this is all... It's all for, what you call it, melee stuff. But here's the thing, like, I don't want... If it's gonna cost me action points... Like, what is the point? Healing bonus plus 50 is pretty awesome, but... Hit chance -5. I mean, that's whatever. But see, here's another thing, like... I definitely don't want this. So I think I'm actually going to sell all of these because we're going to be more susceptible to... The main problem is energy and explosive resistance. Like, we're dealing with things that are firing cannons and, you know, energy blasts at us left and right. So why would I want to let myself take 15% more damage? Okay, so I should bring...
Seeing more of those chickens around. Is anybody taking care of that? Now, I'll be here.
Really? Okay, so let's drop Trixie real quick. Bring Bam Bam back. Wrong button. Okay. Okay. Critical chance or a hit chance. What does this do? Okay, this already does bleeding. So I definitely don't need that. So, you can only have a weapon apparently that will apply one thing, so... I can't add this. It's not going to poison and bleed. It's not going to make somebody have both of that happen. Grand Slam weights. And I'd rather have a better hit chance. Okay, so now... Hit chance 5%? Nope, let's make it... Let's do that. See, what does this have? 20% ability to apply stunned. Alright, so either it does more damage or it poisons people. I don't think I'm going to use the poison. I'm going to use the damage. And the reason for that is because generally when I'm using the hammer, that's what I'm using on robots and whatnot, usually, and this is what I'm using against living things because they can bleed. So, toaster repair. What was it? A repairman's badge, that's right. Okay, so now I can remove... Oh wait, maybe not. Let me see. Strength is only a 4, so she's not going to really be able to... Not going to be able to wear... Okay, what does this have a bonus for? Healing bonus plus 10%. With armor plus 7. But that's got a 20% bonus. So she can put the commando armor on. Kind of crazy looking. Armor 6, combat speed 0.2. If she had the strength, she could wear this, but unfortunately. Armor plus 8. 15% bonus to healing. I never noticed that it says there's a control near the groin labeled auto catheter and you're afraid to touch it. I wouldn't want to touch it. I'd be like, nah, you can keep that as far from me as you can. Thank you very much. Okay, these two things don't exactly match up, but whatevs. Healing bonus, resistance to poison, armor plus 8. Yeah, this I already like. Do I have this modified as well? I do not, but it's nothing I want to throw on there, so screw that shit. Okay, so I'm going to sell all 4 of those things. Do I have... I don't think I have any utilities that would work for her, would it? Hard ass, no. Nerd stuff? She's maxed out on that, isn't she? She's not. Okay. Let's put on the let's put the PDA on her then. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Cool beans, man. Alright. So let's
Rangers, good to see you.
let's get Trixie back in here. Oh god.
I'll be here.
I don't know why it does that. It swaps for some weird reason to multiplayer, which is I don't get that at all. Look at 2 players I created for no reason because I don't use them. Oh well. I think definitely for future reference, the next time I play this game, I'm gonna have to create somebody who uses big guns because all the other roles seem to be filled except for big guns and I mean Weird Science eventually does with Pizepi, and I think that as a late game as a late game thing that makes sense for her because those are a lot of weapons that
Mister,
we can
you
use.
so much as lick your lips at me, and I will
Okay.
shoot you square between the eyes. Tough, yes, but I hope not like you. I'm surprised the Rangers let a cannibal join them.
People who don't give a shit about rules of being polite. That shit gets you killed in some places. Okay, okay. I thought you'd take it as a compliment, whatever.
You guys are having a conversation from other rooms. Alright then. So yeah, as I was saying, the next time I play this, that's something I'm definitely going to keep in mind. You don't really need to focus on the weird science or anything like that, since you'll get the Zeppi, who's already got that really high. And when you're fighting Liberty, I mean, I haven't fought her yet, but I'm assuming, since it seems like she's surrounding herself with robots, that that's where a lot of the weird science energy type stuff's going to come in handy.
Let me show you.
Yeah, why don't you do that? Hey. Okay, so I don't need these things. Yeah, I didn't really get shit for them anyway, so... I definitely don't need 4 of these. I might use one, but I doubt it. Don't need all those. Okay, so these I'm fairly certain I'm good. Cone angle, but you know what? I'm gonna sell this though, because since I don't play with, like, I'm not playing this with friendly fire on, I don't need this because I don't need to worry about the potential of shooting my own people. So I want the widest angles possible. All right. So yeah, so I think for in the future,
Why not a mansion if you're dreaming?
You don't need no big man. Just big enough for the two. Picket fence.
And where's Mama gonna stay when she comes to visit? You gotta have room for Mama.
hold on.
Well, we could just let her sleep in my bed. Betty and I'd sleep on the floor.
Have you asked Betty about this arrangement?
I'd love the idle conversation that takes place.
We're doing important work here.
But yeah, so next time I play this, I'm definitely going to be one of my 4 created people are definitely going to be a big gun user. The combat medic, 100% I will create a combat medic again, because Trixie has turned out to be an absolute beast. As using small arms and, you know, her first aid abilities. Like, she is vital to this team. Really, the most boring one is Kincaid, our main guy. Because our sniper is awesome. Bam Bam's great. Although we do end up getting a lot of melee people. I mean, Scotchmo has a secondary ability for melee. And both Fish Lips and Ironclad, they're both melee guys. So, you know, it wouldn't be as necessary to make a melee person next time. So maybe I would swap that. I would focus on making a big guns character instead of a big melee guy. I don't know. It would just depend on how I'd play it out. Because Marshal Quan, we can kind of build him to be... You know what? Actually, I could turn Marshal Quan into the big guns character. Since we get him early on, we can immediately start applying skill points to him. Just something I'm thinking of out loud. So, all right, let's move on with the game. For you guys are like, just play it. Just you're playing it now. Just play the damn game as it is. But I'm just saying. Had I known then what I know now, I think, you know, I think especially since I've been keeping Quan in my group, mainly because of his kiss ass ability, since I built that up so much, and I gotta get I gotta boost up my hard ass. That's why I gotta focus on building up hard ass. Because as I think as we're getting into these later stages, that option has come up several times lately, and because I didn't have at least like I think even 8 a couple of times, it was like, oh, you don't have. Oh, and the game crashed. Well, how about that? Well, I'll be right back, guys.